restaurants ni bi wo ha ye nu aduane nsi ho o request ya afa ni ye ba be ye ho adwuma it is say bia maba Benji restaurant me ba be pe fufu ne ebunabunu ne nwa me favorite na ja mo twa me koto kakra so ti ase na afa ni ye ba be ye fufu no me so me petintim eti no wo de wani hwem a ebetimi adi break kakra but that is no excuse for me the customer. I don't really care how you do it, but I want my food, and it shouldn't take me 1 hour.
Okay, when you say communication is very key. Sometimes there are some restaurants you have to place order in advance. Oh, first, many family bar. Into such a thing should happen. So what I make say it's done everywhere, and at their walk-ins. And I think something now is about. I don't want to look. Ankoyi. Now let's sit up and do the right thing.
It's in Ukraine say your customer service there. Ye nyina ye gya tum say ye moye humodin.
Ye moye humodin.
It's no edumra say ye see ye pese sebi awoho ba omamu na eboa ye na ye ma no etimi ejidin na isika bemu a ye nsua ekwan a ye fa so eji awoho nso. Enye se omo ba na omo ba. Now if you obedru here na ye obi etu emema na beti e de kire wo mo ade ba ko so mo kan ye so ne say ye time nso yes ye mbu time ba ko
it's all na static free asro ne sane and look it's good me assess the whole thing no we sat down as an association assess the interview no and we are bringing measures to take into this year. Say every quarter I will do one customer service program.
Okay, I'm our members in Nkwa.
Members in Nkwa.
Next one members now do they benefit?
Oh, then they have to join the association. They have to join the association.
Okay.
They have to join the association because we are organizing free for our members. So what can I say? And then we'll do quarterly. And apart from that, we also make other customer service aspects around that. Almost, we'll make them available to the hotels. If you offer custom made customer service for Omayi, because it's something I can own. Affect your Jumano.
No correct.
Affect your Jumano.
And I bet me so I'm a modern boy. Aban ni ministry ne bo twen awo ba no ebetimi ama modern bo no ahode so atse
honorable awa ene na bedi chire makokreku honorable makokreku mante in fact to tell makokreku mante you always talk about this customer service thing and you know because his background as a marketer and you always talk about it and all that and you always talk about his experience and this year yen na ye be shemukina na ya bomu ntaru amobia to say this is the way to go.
Okay. Now, with a dear chat to no apart from customer service and your timing your time I mean your value for time a nipa ba ko mienu mi ense bi atwen adwenesi so no you being the chairman no dear biem na so mudi money to mu eto for mu hwe after BBS ekona wiye no amohu se we no so eye sinto a wo se ye nyina ye hu adwuma
yeah me can say in fact the other way but I just want to say on say ejina say I said this particular one took us by surprise. Lack of preparation. So only American I say. Who said na your train Ghana for your train last minute and the ADB. And you know, a bit to say what is the mind gauge. Preparation towards the mind gauge should start somewhere in July. Somebody will even tell us we should start from January. So only American. So that we prepare ourselves adequately, prepare our staff mind psychologically, emotionally to receive guests that comes, and also facilities so anyone also then we put in place because almost definitely we may have certain challenges with certain facilities. Okay. So certain facilities that doesn't meet almost their standard, but you see, customer service will cover that spin up. Even though you may not have the facility that we have in America and whatsoever, at least when your customer service is good, at least you not doing a free so.
You're correct.
Yes, and that's what I want us also. That's what we've also realized. Your preparation also towards it, now our firm, we as industry, and then yes, we as an industry. Yeah.
Ura Benjamin Afunyanyame Inshrao, Chairman for Hotels Association of Ghana, Greater Accra. Nyame Inshrao na yebe ewona yebe hwe na se mu tu ho anamo bi e de correct this few challenges are you realizing that you making sure say you bet me up your game because more two kwan bebre no we catch you say e kro bibra ana aman bibra omo any ekun tourism no. Some of these things we are beginning to realize, so yes,
another thing.
So when you get there, you have a feel that these people really need you and they have been trained to welcome you in a way that you never forget. But I say, Hano, when you be drew airport, na say, wa missy will be as well. Na wa can't say one also located baby a woko and the baby over that. So one booking or online crowd and then some crime mobile. But I know say nyame ebedi monim no ama munyansa ne nimde na motimi aboa na ye nyina yama December and GH no a tintim nyame sha. But me bacho jina so na producer be so no kasakakra.
Okay.
I was for a Ura Benjamin Afunyana, Yanini Dean Komo, Greater Accra, Chairman for the Hotels Association of Ghana. And commonly, share some of the few things that benefits of hotels for near free December and GH. Now, apart from that, too, we also wanted to see some of the challenges and how we can address them. Now, Yentimi and making sure BBR SCA. That was the idea. Now, what's happening? On the internet on Peace 104.9, entertainment review on Peace 104.9. So afi ubetimi a share wa wontimi enti no pacho betimi am ato abusuafo nkra say afi we are back online, so you can watch us online. But Yemra Studio Mo, as we are gathering data and information on benefits, companies and associations are involved in the hospitality businesses and the benefits they got from the December and GH. Now, yes, so I share a quiet befaswa, ye bemono aye more than what we saw. But dog, Bacho and common not wasuguso.
Wasuguso pa.
But answer. You knew common for what you also experienced in the December and GH, right?
Yeah, some of them me money. Aha na mete.
No, but that would be a PAP. You saw some events and your observations and
I think say December idea. Yeah, my mo have done Christmas no. Say me sure say be kakra no bro nya duano. Abrofo no beji atomo say ye mesi bro nya duano wa Ghana. We hear sadia Ghana Christmas konwa say the celebration ni peja if we sabria kopim den enfie mienu miensa we animu no anye careful abronya dua na brofo na sie na mu na bebeja atomo say ye mesi bronya dua no wo Ghana say Christmas no Christmas is Ghana from we check world calendar we hear December programs ahodo course we are bia I think the Ghana was on top when it come to Christmas celebrations. Now, at the same time, important say yetimi fa kwan yetimi manage the nyama bia e koso ha. Anya careful say the papa na kache no. Benefit say o man tumi nya free mu no. Say yentumi ansim konwa anya stakeholder consultations. Na yendidi nkomo antutu nyama bi ya. Christmas ni bebe twemu saa. Instead so the prophet the buy kotokom no emo we anya careful ye besa abo akirika so what I say because me say for example we share most of events now happen here now at one night there was almost about 3 programs running work bako koso ho bako koso stadium bako koso conference center and abape like it's obimu and udrosu a free papaya ekopim roundabout honom no traffic no aboma to aso left and right at 2 a.m. na o drive fa honom ko pie ayi dankwa the kokofa laboni ekofa phosphorus honom inside the honey na awoso achesa akwakosi. Now it means that yes I say fa kwan bi fa so a you betuma marketing most of the event ni ye for the benefit of both patrons in Noma. And no tremor, I think, sir, yen service. Papa, you can't answer me in terms of service delivery. One way about have experience, and yeah, about phone and about have experience some of these things. In fact, some of us and minimal dear, but it looks like most of these restaurants, any hotels, the interest in the war collecting the money than giving the person who has paid the money service. Who check here? That is actually most of the kind of pains amount for be ekum. Ukonya kwatrasi an pepepe ya bro menu. Ya the menu ne bro we are. Wow that what you sika ne utu sika no ye ne say ya ba food no waduan no ebe take 1 hour. Ansa na aduan no abene. Nti one of the restaurant maybe say run say plain rice and a bit take 1 hour and some plain rice and a bean and so can in tamwa and come near mono cry or rice cooker move ye na me de buy nanka or maybe give for ye nimitria for ye neka el honum sir overcatch say a plate of rice and a stew and one stew yeah you know it will take 1 hour. Na uhwe nipa agba peso ho a chese obinom so on buy 2 hours ni ebinom so on buy 1 hour 30 minutes na aduane nya ready na dey na hikwa omnu say my one serve most of these places hotels and restaurants no minim say bia ye ko fie na ekopa omo chew say mumra adwuma ho ana because sometimes na I don't get the synergy. Sir, ejuma na nipa no because you hear a lot of me pejuma, ye pejuma, but then the same individuals who employ nipa do netu ejuma na no abeda ne war gang. Chese yen kanasem na diaba moso na customer abetrase no na no mobile phone kita no WhatsApp no yes no like and the attitude chese ewura no baba servo no ne buafu aso obafie no obi apana sumo fie no de ne hawo diaba na de said obesi atwe especially dey ye kwan say bia waka say bia o friends obeto nsuo na odi nsuo ne ba no so aka nipa ba ko na ne de mai hey wabru ni kurokura chese wabru no konti me bisa say nipa na oba no nipa no bebe treska no eje say nipa no amfa ni sika na ma wo awura na wo ye adwuma o sa restaurant won de better na yetu aka say nipa na mfrifia ma and that is the problem. We have a big problem. Minim hot cat was a hot cake for organization no
hot cat yeah
hot cat
training facility
no
yeah
minim omo numbers in terms of manpower omo to be able to train most of these hotel for the restaurant for them to understand service because it would
but dog when they fetch me but say we are aware to say you were other private institutions are more training people on this hospitality business.
Oh, Brad.
Is it like customer
Brad,
service and
training na more can wasam no. See, yeah. Well, yeah. I will not be a prophet of doom. I believe say be to mercy, but Brad, won't forget it. Young, we have a deficiency somewhere, and it must take the nation. Must take all of us an effort to change that. Ye soon ye buy free fuel. Ye soon ye buy a wofie. Ordinarily, Olamakel, Opochana na paon. Kojina Kaneshi Market Station ho. And on Monday anopa 8 o'clock. Kojina a circle ha. Na she kwanya nkrofo bag some ho a omo nante, omo attitude, omo nante dia kwadwuma. Look at the people's attitude. Just say, "Juma na okono." Oh, just say on pentem ne nantia te ne boase dan ho Never could see a duru ya wada wakra. My mother is sick. I want to go and take care of my mother. Send the papa kuna madini pay in delay 1 month. Ola market na we are home. My main plenty kitimana call London. Na ko jina Stratford. I'll match 5 o'clock. Train station one. Stratford, London. I'll match 5 o'clock. I'll come 6 o'clock. My main ticket mana ko jina honum 1 hour pen. Now heard the same Ghanaians, the same Ghana for. Me see, especially Obia, the Obi Wanma wawo. Ne banya 3 months. So then the bakoja home bi. And son wa besen kwadwuma na e man we ni bitumi pushi sa ankwala no yi no otumi pushi no what seriously. And some people can udru wona who said the Ghana near America chase train Ghana ni o chase train because myself train we are 20 minutes difference 20 into before abedu adwuma no you know meeting case no na adwuma ni apon. And you see the same attitude. Now, but you come and you hear the same Ghana for the same people. Now, your attitude their office. Radi Ankopon. One more manage to say one more school. One more manage your logo worker salary. Say be a pay bebano. Ebias necessary we training school. Now, as I say, Nippon and the duty ni say all logo mu na pin edit to controller. Payroll no so. Now, Monsa can pay. Radi Ankopon. 3 years na document ni shana draw am said teach obi to me we school obi to me ya adwuma 2 years na ne pay my olama ka nye bibia o eye obi na se so tena ho no hunu se o awura bi e fa ne age wako school wa wie ye na kwakwato babia ni training college nti asese ye queue ni pin na ma edit to controller said be abosun we no se ye bo pay na ye betuma nye ni pin ya capture no na ne saka ne pay. That person will keep the file, and even now, what some of them are doing is that it's like if you go to me for a bribe, Emma will be and son will be pay back. You have to pay bribe for your own where you school now. I buy a transfer or no. As I saw, Usan could share bribe and son you to capture with ding at the out of file for you to be paid. And this is what is happening on broad daylight, ministries and other places. The whole country is sick with a lot of things.
I would try.
Yaria wo baby bia, and we need to attack this thing with all seriousness. Say, and say Broni bi fini kromo ba Ghana on a visit to December program. Now aba gromo man be akwa no kromo akwa catch say oba Ghana ya odi oba komu ni say the service the ma Ghana no is bad, and that is what say am no ka say December in Ghana. That is the news that is flying across the whole Europe and America. Say, Ghana had it. We are very good. We are hospitable. Ya donipa, ya say. Nemo, ya man so do memma kama. And the chese my way and December and no for buo krom hanum. Ya penti ya the oil as now. Me just buy some budget oil kwasa. Ye binto. The no for a no for a boo. Says a no for crown for biom because ye dear chess a boo December uko programs na chess wait minister can do a banana and you cry yam se kufia kwada obayare. So that
I agree to what you are saying, you know. I agree to what you are doing. 100 dear won't cast on any bisa. But dog, what is that? Oh, can no for Abraham TV as one strange show in back because on no dear
they said
on no dear actually
so romance of one corner day and
on the actual now pencil all kind of for us I was because seminary so
I think that me wrap up no as I say GT sa negative perception ya create important say GT request agreement. He himself is a disciplinarian. Kakra minim no say request agreement or a very disciplined young man. And it will surprise me say or better honum na Ghana attain this negative perception about service delivery by both our hotels and our restaurants. And so the ministries and its agencies no and come on ye as I saw mutumiti na supem say enimeni ya okrekumantemi I know honorable I know his level his discipline important say you to me rise up before and son as December aba nti hot cat for no one na bra eyi ba kwa o kan about Airbnb for say Airbnb for
no me pese ye be hold you on na ye
komra you be look at all that
you look at it differently but ye nya owura Isaac Parkwesi Inkum ono nso ye Central Regional Chairman for Hotels Association of Ghana ye pese ye tie omo so say December in GH Central Region hotels for wo omo nso chefa omo nyae no na ye sen eja Nkum
yes
eja mpacho say boko de
na me adum boko
we there nkoma ye di me sure say wasungu so e was Central Region na we there ye pese hu December in GH no mo so hotels e was Central Region no how did you benefit
yo edi kan say madam asi e wo akonya modi amayin e wo sa odi hu na afi so ni America found is there. For Central Region, we have a big problem. We have a big problem when it comes to December in GH. In fact, the last Thursday, we put a regional meeting, and information and we didn't experience much. We didn't experience much.
You didn't experience much, nature say nipa mu hotels no nipa medam sa
pacho that we are share who be extraordinary.
Oh na say o person say nipa and two kwan am Central Region that much because the TMI free no has to do with Central Region has some of the tourist sites sebi yenu more wa brichi mam no e person mo ba be visit it you know dia wo kan chemu ye kakra na say ya ehu amai
when America the problem and say womo da Accra into they come to Central Region they watch all this story one be share tourism facilities when we are they return back to Accra they return back to Accra into it was a serious issue I discussing what Thursday when we had our meeting say we must think about how you be make it tourists and so on they will sleep region no woman yes we know we have the castles we know we have the kakum we know we have all other tourists but they just come and make return journey woman
okay it you know emma occupancy in your rooms and as hotels no very low as compared to Accra no
compared to Accra far and I think say gradually Momoka Ghana now Ghana is Accra and all the other regions you know
Usawoka said now Ghana is Accra and I say say a year will be your baby kakra meeting no unim
no a year we need but a challenger yen so yedi I was here the mayor so last Thursday here me catch on say for December I was in Accra and you could see that there's nightlife in Accra. There's nightlife in Accra and tourists no buy yes they want to spend. They don't and say they just want to sleep. No. They want to spend their money. So nightlife, side event near dear Kosu Accra near Cape Coast, Ibian Kosu Bibia.
But whose responsibility is it say and I say why not I would say Otimi Buana Central Region Cape Coast yetiminya events na bi ekoso won kran no yenya bi wo ho so the be tourists no ba they also prefer to sleep there and enjoy the events apart from visiting the tourist site
into anya nipa ba kofo asudi yen hoteliers ye ka ho tourist board e ka ho event promoters e ka ho and even the regional coordinating council and so e ka ho. And we are faced at the next quarter meeting. All we are going to discuss is how to promote Central Region. That's all. And we are going to bring the various stakeholders together so that they will promote Central Region so that one better. That's all.
Na etino. Okay.
Tourist board for after we must all come together. Everybody must come together so that we will at least try to promote central region. And then so that is it. The media also have a part to play. So Obia can say Yamwama central region. So Womoba, not that Womoba, so on Castle. We are what next? That's the question we should ask ourselves.
Nese the wo kano me ne wo ya adwene wo ho ba ko mienu bi ni say tourist beba.
Oh yeah.
They will visit all the places, the tourist sites are mana crabeshen so they will visit those sites. But after one visiting site, what next? It's only option than to sit back in the car and come to Accra because there's a lot of fun activities here in Accra.
By 12, by 1, when have this is those tourists. What is keeping them in central region? What is keeping them? Nothing. Nothing. But we catch a meeting is there. The Accra 12 a.m. 12 a.m. No BPA, that chance will be PA because there is a lot more events going on in Accra than in central region. So your problem, I don't know.
Okay.
We are now engaged. We have to come together. We are because that year now on my the tourist board and I say Ministry of Tourism mind but one my year I will go but yes sure you what dying you accommodation yes sure you restaurant we must do something to make them safe. We should use all the media, all the internet, to promote the region.
Okay.
We should do that.
But question back me person me bisa na bia na ye dey enkomo yi ebia de besi and say members and as a member hotels na wo mo association no boy kakra central region ratings hotel ratings been available from 1 to 5 star no I mean how is it like
the highest is 3 star.
Okay, the highest in central region is 3-star hotel.
3-star for now, 3-star hotel. I think there's a 4-star coming on board. I think federal side, but the highest now is 3-star.
Okay. Now, do they also have a online presence? You can online presence that you say, or more no edda abe fontin time so ama se bi obi nti Ghana mpo na opebe bia da wo central regional no aso akọ ne phone so na ne computer so na wa booki hotel no atuaka o members no do they have that presence?
A lot yewo that one the be online.
Okay.
Be online booking, various online bookings be wo as the regional no website near the be wo. But make us say it is not about online press. It's about okay, fine. What advertising hotel? Online. The tourist not because and you say you come here, but about then what is enticing him apart from the accommodation? At least to go run. Yes, there are tourist attractions. And you know what happens.
Na say ni tia mo an say e wo see nya events e wo central region. I see nya night life so ho ti say de e koso won kran no say de bi ba ho a say bi tourist no ba ho na obepese obeda ho because so ni say numre obenya ba bi so adwudwo no ho no wonya nige so kakra. All right.
Into way at the there ba kwam dey to Ministry of Tourism say I am more modern events from one spread it now if you call other regions so that at least you have a benefit.
Okay. All right. Yeah, that's Isaac Park saying Central Regional Chairman Hotels Association of Ghana. Yamin Shah pass here for a while. So I wish for Yegusuana Yedi and Komo Efa December in GH and so benefits are in but studio we are no so I say hotel komo me mouse wrong any ekia na yen ko union mom abekan
say near Union Mokanina, or more so actually mu. Inti bebre ni hwa ese de kan kakra bi e futu say ola say orane hotel business and now even radio stations to me organize events for attraction one say we be a radio station no per listeners no ultimately organize a bia jams be radio e hwan na ye okay fm na ye
different activations
ne niema good nti e ade ba kwa me feel say this year no yebe mana cut down to ebia your friend say hoteliers ne niema na mo per attractions no one sponsorship of the events no omun contribute to be because central region it's a incentive to event organizers say okay moba at the event ba hansi ya yebe mamo each your friend is saying hotel ebe mamu 5 rooms free inti mubeti mudi mu nkrofo aba no ma be organize event no ewo ha cost ne beba form ebia venue no ye de be mamu free because obi ba event a obeto drink ebi so be press omo beda inti these are some of the techniques and as strategies yenua no me other regions nenso no ombeti mi afa
so utie ora pakosia I'm said the wukana no ka say omunya event wo ho a ebetwi nipa ba ama ma beda hotel so
but the be ma event na ba
ye no na
enti sa incentive no
because say you be event you here venue first 10
good
do we have those venues in central region if we have how expensive are they then we come to so we have the venue the mamu incentive says the venue mumra na yenye 50 na yenji muska just come and have the event
muntia 1,000 cities for electricity yeah be mamu 5 rooms
so you can come and have the
you can come and have the event there.
So gradually, omuye ne sa ebe motivating nipa bi bra mo do mo so events akọ.
Enti ene event ba ko wa ha. Ochina na event ba ko wo the other hotel. Enti no omuye toa so a ebe ma even the young ones na wo ho no. Crampo ahu say ene ye organize event wa han say.
True.
Enti that is one strategy a omo betimi use e dey build your friends attractions.
Right.
And I think this suggestion, this year, when we meet them, it is something that we have to drum home. Yeah.
Yes, boss.
Shannon, so say, and your hotel incentive of 1,000 cities, 2,000, and a memo be acquire event or region view. Event, no, event or region be bar is the package. Who is performing? Yeah, the artists. And the rainy crowd at the event.
That is also part of it. But Onono was looking at the first important thing, venue and cost.
And I mentioned, we venue no cry free. Venue you may go to Sebia Cape Coast Sports Stadium. Yeah, the stadium be for free of charge. Fibia this region the be Sebia True Sports Council yes be free of charge. But the cost of going to run a program in Cape Coast, the logistics, the budget, upu 2 stage art including artists ni bibia kan one. You are running into over $150,000 to $200,000.
So are you saying that it's not possible? It's something that we shouldn't even think about.
But it needs what we have to talk about is investor confidence.
Okay, you bedrow.
So be the investor confidence and also the capital the because there are some of the regions
Brakwesi you started from baby event ni bi wo ha unhia your friends say
LED screen
any make say obe start kakra
LED screen
but if we look at the problem we will not be able to start anything.
At least let's make a first step.
Exactly.
Okay mama mra so na yendi hotel nkomo na afi yemfa the account us okay too
me come on the crank campus me be mu kakra free hotel for no oka the first person na kasa no kasa about
Mr. Benjamin
yes the service of Ghana, and I think say until you ever find a way for people to give direct feedback to people in charge of give services no it will never nothing will change. Because nipa na obe attended to wo restaurant hono onim say no matter what or no, there's no way any supervisor ebe hu. The reason why Uber, Bolt and Co they are powerful is because you are able to give review direct. It affects them. It or no ethical animal or make sure say or the right thing. So oh see I say oh madam I'm a 5-star. No you say oh deserve 5-star so.
Okay, I'm crazy I think insane.
Oda beba.
Again feeling the mic doom.
Oda beba ku.
Again me na me cry mic in feel no.
We dum no.
Me dum no.
Na we
na me ma o bleedy. Again. Uber ni boti.
Baby anya adwuma ye Kumasi po.
Dabi she. Omudi bia mi. Who da no buza sese na e charge wo. Na ono no sanu be di ana ofofo. What is wrong with these people?
My member conversation.
Conversation and for money example no dem no case.
No, but there's a reason why Uber and Bolt was powerful. Ghana for ya yesuba ntina say ebutia ye. O kofa Uber. Nipa no otime catch us mama nko off trip. Na nipa na agree, na customer na agree, na wa cancel trip no. Ure fisa on ne corner now or your control over you what can him knowing say there's no way I will bet my report anything over you or can him. Na fair and no so eden to kwan. Enti me one part the cast all the make off. There's no way I'm happening because now who is monitoring the trip? Nobody. BBC how do I review? How do I complain? Say wo papa where you me say papa where you me say what you say enti yen Ghana phone na ya enable Uber driver say wo hu say na say it me ko off trip
Uber drivers omo Ghana for
that be say you use omo then you use omo na customer say ya na fe omo hu say but until say nipa etimi report it directly say hotels really if omo per se omo beef up omo system omo services they should find a way for yen customers say use omo to be able to report directly because oko hotels and that's oko restaurant service for no omo name tags ebo omo hu so what stops just if I say a hotel person to actually do a QR code say me te hono service na me I just have to scan and it will take me straight to the feedback page na trust say Caroline was rude simple ain't say hotel manager no enya Caroline was rude nyensa Caroline juma bono you get it but there's no way we are able to report yeah experiences no to the authorities you know unim I had a call from somebody who said Uber for no harass beyond the return go for no fear go chaba no harass and you are pretty can I get your number sa atete sa
kasa good mic ni
say they are almost stressing
and no harassment
yes you
Peter see me miss out say no harassment
yes harassment like obi state oh yeah give me your number oh my number you're very pretty where are you from oh wow
yeah na kasa otia say ye krom ha no part of yensa we nice people we oba na over ulamake oshawa oh na odishie na yima normal na yima oba pa awon fe won fa dodo ye woni wati kwati so obi anim
again to us man
you get it eno na akoye ye big problem because nipa no all reporting ma hwan and nipa no be reporter ma nipo obe take any measure be to ensure say na upa say your nurses near hospital so ya kasa they don't know that omo nurses near bad who is taking accountability why and making sure say the right thing is done entiye problem as a nation service need there it will continue to beat us suffer for a very long time because first there is no channel that young customers need to report it to the authorities and even if the authorities hear about it are they willing to do something about it.
That's another question.
A branch here friend of manche so UK also la young kind of crow services pa ye render no hotels or Ghana there and yet so also by December nibi no no they also da so much Hono Copper Hotel. No say the ordinary nim hu ye no. O see the channel so kran say hotel back receptions no. Odi apima pese ni any contum no reception no. No kasa no go. Onya daji kranti no na apima pese no. It was what do also if when I got back to UK I gave them bad reviews. Now bad reviews no mean say amount for a share there. Van Brown say good afternoon Kinola. I want to ask Socrates that what happened to Galwood Academy? I am Van Brown from Amasaman. And Pedro Wa Medina Cruz also doing the listening loud and clear inside Indianapolis. Tessan Tanoso Kumase. Cynthia Amakwaten say enka yenya rapaholic or Central Region and KU. Or see create some of the events our Central Region. And Fee Benji say young explore the ministry needs to open up to the other regions. Solomon Jenfi say I'm watching you live at Achiase one summer inside in Wabiajano of Achems Mahmudinia. Thank you so much for watching us. Michael Kwabnawa, Wisconsin, greetings going at you. Thank you so much. Also, Mike, also, I tell questioners that most of the hoteliers are not well paid here in this country. So he shouldn't compare us to the UK people. Diana Pinaman say, I'm watching you live from Anyum Kumasi Entertainment Review. I'm enjoying it. Oh, Diane. Oh, yeah, Diane. Yeah, Opoko Esia say good afternoon to you. La Kwesi Premier say we share wo University of Education Winneba Kwesi Premier so no Manche Makaya ma we Kwabena Black or say I'm watching you live inside Tema Community 2 and BBC Medical Park. Thank you so much. This met to us so making kind of messages be just to appreciating you for being part of us via Facebook and YouTube. But ye bet Danny yen komono kakra ye Danny yen komono kakra bi na ye resini mu sima kakra bi akwa akoje sini nkomodie bi ni ewia na ya beto aso ahwe December in GH no etino ye nan ho kakra bi na ye ba be resini mu e pa cho twen kakra
Ajay soba etiem skampedem bomporo spompodum simbolobo pempedempa borokotom oh I and the beats so me got down and me dream responsibility see me now so maswa will be the banako man in the case see me three so me mo be around betiti and them they be that me need so go away oh enough of them they jealous me yeah cause she love me alone and me the one who do I see yeah oh I bring to me bro Sarah only you want to see yeah me no see no other girl and them one way are rushing on me DM but bam 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 bang bang I saw bro chef and sample many into the eye I saw bro chef and sample many so I saw bro chef and sample many oh and yeah me mama
okay tisti busuafobia ba be kan yensa ye pese ye no mudi nkomo tawbi ewo sini bi ho na ye hwe de ekoso na yehu kwan ye befa so ye bebo no mo soso adwumadi na akoso Jeffrey Naughty ewa ha £80 wa ha £80 wa wari no nzisa ni din still Mackenzie na nakwasi so wa ha na Stephen Ekeso enso ewa ha ebusuafo memo wakwaba me bacho se bibia boko de
na se me di na menzisa no
so worry na nka me pese me hu
pounds ni esika ntia hu hia
say djuma me na papa ne ti ase say
papa ben
mira
na okunu na friend papa no
so mira me dofo me
ba sanya o papa no
me ti peja fo ofie o into papa
mu de sadi we de ubeko yewo yi compound house compound house ubeti so be friend kura nana gwasi papa
sada na me time
obi gwa friend ni kunu bra brightness ebi na otia we
relationship with language
relationship language u fre kunu bra o ma me ma no to so say AJ boko there
boko me nua be ma ise ya che
so Jeffrey boko there
pacho nyame adumo
show ena one Mackenzie
mia
there me I prefer na nakwasi boko
nyame adum
but onye ska the last time me ni boss na ifia pa why say say as a body no be
mo jana
Yamiadom.
Hey, na sinimu yeskapa on. And I say who I come as an
say sinijuma na omo me ati ase say wo so ye no nko
a and Steven so Steven Ekesu but you didn't matcha Ekesu
no Steven Ekesu yeah
Ekesu Akasu on na Steven mama started through so akwa babiem
me da see
but Steven senior musi a friend edge of emotions edge of emotions I chase
a how no dey mama mo na kakra cause ni twi no
ada we dey ni
oya me chechirim
Chechirim awuhia
oye Ghana ni half and oye me Carleton oye Nigeria ni half it's in the bro
don't teach you
o te pa na abeka bi o te ba ne ka no
yeah ne dey obete
oh yeah na obete pa okay
yeah they running obani there
obenya okay AJ boy edge of emotions you know what is it about
me about your edge of emotions say e ka bibi say bibi o edge bibi apem so say it's we table ni edge any so what I say na emotions na say atinkan apem aware for obane okunu sitna mu a bufu beba nsensen bi we afum we etin we na say na ombesi aka omasem abom as a couple a obi enkote omasem ye be bonde fache bi ebebem anase emma yenjai ana yentoa so eno ni edge of emotion they say nsem no bebre kokoso oh nsem ni bebre akoso but the tinini tete nyina ne say senior efa aware ho relationships and nema ekoso a yenyina ebetimi a relate to nema ekoso obete we aware 3 months pe 1 month obi o se o kon ni mu no megjae edien kwa na hu ni nti a wo pe no do no ti sika ko ware na enu ti no 1 month atwam a muntem atete eno ni edge of emotions
AJ bi mu se endo na no bi ka dabi endo Friday Thursday endo no bi ka say yo nipa ye no won twempena ba nyo nipa nyina na etimi ware o
me meka ne say
tanu ni bakro ka waso betimi no obi atwempena be do say what you serious up so ware o timi say no me person me ware bosu no akofa ni pa fro o tell me can
me ti ase pa
but up to now I'm still thinking about it
ono ni opa che ne say who's obo ane ne twempena ni so nkom because ono won fa o serious na ni tirimu no enjoyment no how a flow wa ho fama o chiwa di sene of a o kan ya o ayo on ni tirimu no on fa o world cups on fa no sene wo na bia wo si afa no na nyina na mafo beka say ono you are dating yourself no aho inti na edu aware mu a say oboa o nyame boa no wotimi bi no mu kira wo say mempe aware na say wo da nyame ase because we save you from a lot of stress wama hu na adwen mu ene ne wo na kuma mu say unim you are too serious or too good me obi ka bi tram you are too good to be my wife I'm too good to be his wife like me you too good I say the meeting onye ready and at that time you will not understand the part say na wo kan no
nyabotre eje nyabotre
nyamike what you say
menti ase
so pa chere say
we are too good
me mu ye do like
etino
me ye good to
qualify so be na ire
enye say me qualify you I say it's an effort and me putting friendship no relationship no on deserve only say me I say me I'm too good almost you are too good to be true and I make us waboa no waboa because he is not ready
house no
anya ne say me waboa me
Ojao no waboa
me
because you see when you dey ope the nunti na cancer but that time
na deserve some trueness no it is obi ka chawo say you are in a relationship boa but do aware ya waboa onu no e foresee member bia ka chawo say onye ready oboa when a man sees a woman he wants to marry he knows it onim no da o shia sister kokko fefe ya o sister salamat me ware every man knows it but who say enya wo a obeso be stress say me no say no
Kamadi in case every man knows it. Kamadi ye be kan
man yeah man ya be deceive say ni sama na sama yet no ba be me no hu sa na ope by man no atesem na enu tema mema no twantro check o twantro no eno na ye giedi eno na ye on ti obi na no ka no kwani chewa no wadom
but a chief 40 ye ko Jeffrey so abrantie we sebi nyame adom no achede a ye de hwe eto
papa
na achede ne danso efri se oye adwuma magiare betimi agege to bebre
ebeboa ye
eto a make ye taxes Jeffrey taxes ni asem ne kan right
o kan to ni si asem no
adom nka ye ho
adom kan na me ka taxes o me kan
sir
na are even na mo ade nam hey you man really but Jeffrey o kasini o yeah but me bow for how long has it been I mean like doing a production like this? Are you always in here or you are in the skits department? Because that's a one year more.
Oh, okay. I'm glad say uhumi more it was skits, because skit is a decision I took. There was a time I was frustrated. Now script's name back until I had to put a camera on myself, just for fulfillment and then for sikap, because there was this fire in me burning until I was like, hey, I have to do this, I have to act. Until I started writing my own scripts and producing my own short way. Until I know there is like about 2 years near, but in the movie, you know, I've been there up and down.
That's na one in production about na any mouse so
yeah
near and fro
mpachoi
and a wow ye wa just obey wow de
mpachoi
na fi de near about so
mpachoi
na me shraw
amen
but my misa we be ma me do so a be pacho de na what home
oh asemu
so was it taxes
won't say Misaso your poet well I'm tired of hearing people praising the sun, the moon, and all that. Until I was like, oh, Charlie, Oba fair. It was so fair. God created it. Until let me appreciate it in a whole different way. Oh, I don't know. Tilly, she's not really happy about it, but big to a relative. There's Suma Meno and Suma Mackenzie.
But still, now you no dear any woman.
Oh,
and walk us in your mere body. I watch say, and walk on
opening. Sometimes no, it is say, loving a woman. You don't have any tangible reason. I didn't know where be woman. Oh,
so video ne call viral or call pharmacy say or call Pedro for 20 adi. It really went very far. When young man for more attack you say sexualize or something.
Oh, I had so many people. I didn't need the Obenya. People were like currently, you know, somewhere last year, there were a lot of women granting interviews. Almost say,
yeah.
People say it's because of me.
I can agree with some of them.
Yeah, almost says it's because of me, but you know that there are plus size women. I mean, like to an extent, I'm also encouraging them that you can have extra parts and have brains and be beautiful and come out and show what you have. It goes beyond going under the knife. No.
But you are in this movie. I hope say near to who now you know singing.
Debbie, Paucho. And I was excited. Me now script, no. But forgive me, you know.
Yeah, it is. But why are they?
I was excited. Me now script, you know, because a lot of people don't know. Say, if we movie industry anymore, Moka say, okay, he's just a content creator or a comedy. Into me now script, I was like, oh, this is the time to show some emotions. This is full of drama and all that. Into I was like, hey, let me go and pick some suits, you know, me actor suits, you know, and I mean share. Into I was I played the role of husband to Haley and Ochiti wa me so into so when him say I need the thief man yeah chiti wa uswa yeah chiti wa cheat so cheat
cheat or cheat so I cheat.
So oh yeah, so yeah.
And by you cheated on your cheat so I day.
Cheaters. Cheaters square.
And you know, we kunu. A woman like your husband.
Yeah, freshly
married.
Yeah, freshly married, fresh couple.
And I cheat you also.
Yeah, and I'm retaliate.
I wow to you to meet cheat you also.
And that gym instructor way.
Nana was it?
Nana, I wanna ebufoni bemuno. Say wenya kukudra betina national radio so. Kase ye cheati wo no so no nka no kre. I wanna eme ya no. Wo di kan ko cheati e wo yere so.
Enya nwanwa.
Why ye nioma bi ani se wo ye. Na se nyame ncha de wo yere so ba gym na so ba no bedu ho na obi a me so nyame a gift me kakra with me nsane ye hu adwuma ne ade a wo so won ti ase hona
say mu gym instructors mo na moye ma sebia ma for ye mo ya because a man for person do mo ye remember
baby I will fade
because of musuba born
dabi
no
o oba
serious so
and yes ye duebo
ye
may
e kan sa
eje na mundiebo na ye
me bo gym ni din ola
ye
dressing akwabna ni be shede akwa gym no gym instructor no wo ye nipa
No, I think say instructors they have some qualities in mape.
Exactly what you say.
Aside looking good, omo patient. Omo patient, like the way they treat you, yeni sa, yeni sin, oba no hu say, this is a real man, or how do you say humility, whatever you call it.
Jeff, we are sure said the no gym or no, so we know we are son of Beno.
Me blame me man or lab because I na address ni be uko gymnast ye aerobics sana obi a nanim no do so no maybe many more every point many afa gbara me say me come to enso ben
it's that is me tie de mo nkomo aye dia na say obi a ware foforo na ne yire enko treme na on keeping his sexy body Jimmy Strata Danny Maswe
holding ade no but ni nyina mu no the writer no epese o ma yete ase director writer here o pese yete ase
I want to no course
say na AJ kan earlier no abutre e wa wariem ana fache bone de ebeba ba say ebe so maka ne yie na enkofa nsunsuaso bi emba e china no ana say problem bi mba family ni mu no eno anti ana ye ka fache ne abutre ho asem movie we mu because ehun hia pa say bone de we kodi bi ba wo obema no so we di bone ni bi wo ba ye no wo say obi age wo yire ba wo so abese obi fie eno ne asem na ye ka wa ha nti no at the end of it all ye ka say fache
na director mpacha of phone no na me hwe trailer na me say Jeffrey di obi ba hye nanim na o say
character no
me nim character me hu wa character kra wo kan me nim oni ba ko na me say wugina hwe e na wo da obi ba so o mia no
asemo
director so is it Uber for Samia Cabrofo?
Why sorry?
Why sorry?
Why sorry?
But director, so tell us, what is really the motive behind this? What are we taking home after watching this film?
Okay, first and foremost, thank you for the opportunity. I've seen one of my godfather here, Socrates. He's one of our great mentors that we'll be looking up to right from.
He's not your godfather.
Our godfather. Yes. So back in the days when we were very young, I used to watch his movie. So he's one of those who motivated me. So basically, why we came up with the story, I've seen a lot of broken homes and a lot of people get married and then 2 months, 3 months, they are divorced. And then you look into the issue, it's not something that is a major, it's something that they can talk or resolve among themselves. And, no human is perfect. We all have fault, we all have flaws. So I thought, like, okay, so let me work on something at least to educate people, if you are in a relationship, if you are married, and then you have certain challenges, you have problems, you don't have to do otherwise or go out of the marriage or go out of the relationship. You guys can come together, talk about it, resolve the issue, and move on. Because meanwhile, you live in your marriage or relationship, the other person you want to go to, you don't know who she is, the flaws that like he or she has. For example, there is a scene where the lady Jeff happened to meet is even dating another one and was keeping Jeff like a company. You see, he was just a side boyfriend, and when he finds out, he was even more heartbroken than the wife. So most of
who was heartbroken?
Ono nim say oba na ye ne boni nti ono so ko ba bia kofa comfort.
Okay, comfort so on the comfort our baby.
Ono na ye no te say as on the side you line no wa nti wo no obi kunu a udi mu ne se wa kwakoto like ten.
Maybe your boo as a boo.
Ti e kwan ne wa.
Yeah.
Wanu ti na ye stress obia me week Saturday 28th January umbe shine was Silverbird Cinemas Accra Mall and West Hills Mall. If your movie is not standard, it is very difficult to say we will 2 locations at a time. It is 6:30 p.m. Saturday and 9:30 p.m. Saturday. Accra Mall.
And week ya.
Week ya. Open tickets na 50 cedis per ola. 50 o.
Adeng.
50 say per say obia baby. And
because in recent times, I say
maybe 100.
Movies say premium is 170.
80. Yeah, then 50.
So we me chipping in something small. Na director no aso ni di nkomo say enya say o person di movie no to na onya sika nko. Sika de hu hia. Ba say message na o send across no. O person ekofa. Ati ase enti ni say ye be kofa de a na ye kwaje 100 a ye kwaje 200 ye kwaje 150 a number na ebeba na less. Enti yen call form to the point even university students, SHS students can even come there. They will learn a lot because they are the next future.
And no, the lower the price, the higher the quantity demanded.
Accounts are BIM. What you say?
Accounts one.
Me economic student anyway. It be pato say we here tickets ni bi na ba Accra ma obenye bi ufre yen so a o pese Jeffrey di tickets ni bre wa ya ye de beba AJ pounds me de beba Mackenzie de beba Haley de beba Sandiva ye de beba 0540 979312 0540 979312 free ya de beba wiki nyina edge of emotions edge of emotions emojis for social media nyasa go edge of emotions cost Saturday they say be enko be bia ono odofo no kanchema ono oyire ono wura mombra ebi kwa na asem ni nema bia ebe yiye wo mu no since ni bi wo mu kra betimi aka mo asem ayede amama
ampa enti
we single abra Jeff yes
ya
Mackenzie yes single mene director na aware so hu
I am shaking my head like a killer. I am shaking my head like a killer.
It's in Mr. Mobia 0540979312 and be shy wo Accra Mall.
It's only director nkwana aware.
Menene pe o minua. Menene pe.
But remember me in the TV for be
asemo.
Omunya ho kra.
It's me pacho, my missa question harmless though, but opa me yano. Jeff, so when oda oba so na o yes no. Service was it real? Were you really now? Oh, you know,
moving. Oh, there be.
Now, if I be now,
acting is believing. So we have to do it so that it will appear.
Who can do it? Because you.
So now me pacho. Enti when him na eno oba na nyeji ho no.
Set me wo.
Me be an hwehwe mu.
Oh, there be.
Enti I wanna who say no actors na wo movie ni mu no.
There be.
Ye media go.
Enti oba no shata there.
Oba lies baby. Oba
hu. Enti Jeff, enti yes na ho sorry.
Oh, no, there are no strings attached.
No.
It's a profession.
Directors. Lightsmen or sound or actors or makeup or
behind the scenes.
Yes.
Later.
On set, one say, Emma, you are able to come out as a professional actor. Because Obia se me actor, but in your way, no, who now a professional actor. Already walk on what you knew dream. Say acting now, oh yeah. What I say, oh acting. And the way you are doing, if you said your money, so there are no strings attached, not at all. So acting now we at that point in time.
Hey, Tilly Wunyini. Tilly was soon it is
Sala say, oh, what's your old pet to Cassie? Now, what's your Ashawa dream say acting out? Oh, Quenya, Mao, bar to Cassie. It's the acting now, Quenya, who yes, sure say, still waiting our control.
Oh, yeah.
Say, oh, let's say,
Shadow Casaza crapper.
Oh, at the end of the day, the mind is the CPU.
Yes.
A control before anything will go down there. Aha,
a human dada.
Oh, may shadow you mean what Fred, you about mechanical ratio.
Yeah.
I've seen it before.
Oh yeah. People appear unprofessional.
About Tina Papa now, so Papa played the role of a minister. Tana now name grown home keka. Cat, me patch
professionalism.
Sorry, Mobi Obana no. Papa not your banners in that's what man sorry. Oh, sorry no, dear baby.
Sometimes you don't even have to kiss the lady.
Oh yeah, that's true. Oh, no, what fan will trim? Yeah, I used to can say
discipline.
I bet see there. Yeah. Because if we keep doing this in every movie, me sure says by this time they say, oh.
But it's good you are explaining it, Michelle, and maybe so because people have
what's in your kind?
It's about
movies baby now be scene we now be real now. They say when they say any possible so any possible
Peace 104.3 entertainment review na Masugu so amutie senior a friend of Edge of Emotions amu premiere 28th January ewo Silverbird cinemas ewo West Hills and Accra Mall ticket here 50 cities per 50 cities nana make us say in recent times I said tickets were a cost, but I don't know why omo jemu ama abafonsa they are doing very well, and I really want to see the film because their friend or trailer be friend or advert na mention no ama me kwando amame kwando semehwe the normal back you be a menhuna mame kwando and because of that and I would love to be there. Salam sumeba
I purchased the tickets by
Tilly sumeba
I the tickets by
Tilly beba it wow person auto ticket like person mudi be brave now. One thing that we should know is that it's always good say be a word you mum say na film now your boss say oh sinina no mo kan want sem no say ticket here saying it's 50 cities okay we can mumpi mumiempie ni nyina nkotena senhwe sini my productivity cost role
eni je kra
Ghana bosses ni bi nyade o sini 50 cities toma we employees no ye nyina nkotena senhwe sini
Ghana ha won talent onim de obedi. You are doing well. I've been watching you. You are doing very well. Oh, talent, but Kasa doesn't put food on the table.
Yes.
Oh, come baby and say, hey, you come here, take this. Because you know, say as a creative, you need money
to.
I know.
Yes.
Video now can say a call viral. No.
Yeah.
In my Instagram DM, no, I had lots of Nigerians in my DM. Omo you dey Lagos. I won't go flex you. I'm not spreading. I'm not kind of flex.
Yeah.
I won't do this. But how do you? I they watch you. You the first one. No.
You the first. You the first. You the fool.
Oh no.
Obaka send you omo show. Omo show so.
Obi wan can say Italy. What in there? You the fool, pa.
Yeah, I get that a lot. But sometimes no me hey you fool. No. Many masters some say okay. Ejuma.
Yeah. Because I saw you with Sebalo.
Yeah.
And that girl too. And anyway, 054 0979312. AJ, it's yeah, DC. Then I'm with chat on that. Yeah,
ye beda obi bia say ye beda ye cast say director say na amanfo ka na sini dwuma na ba form na sini no Ghana fo sini no mesremo ye de bia ba mo for don bo dum na yenye den ye nyina ye nhia e wa Accra Mall, West Hills Mall na yenye den ye supportive dream no so nipa bebre na nya ye kakra bi ye ne man ketenkete a obonwa enche wo na other movies aba na ye agimani ne ye teteni mu ne ye twemo real life stories a e koso what you say ti ye besre obi bia ye busuafo ya dofo no mo tie omu nim ye kra no omo be frɛ no mo be hia ye naja ya hwɛ sini kama ne ya supported dream no senia Jeffrey kan no you are doing well no first ye aduane nye den to table no so ti ye besre mo pa mo be support ye da mo so ase ye ola ye da se impenifo bese mebo mu di naja ye bera mu nyina ase.
I want to say, movie or filmmaking goes beyond being an actor. There's a whole crew, so it's a whole profession. It's $1 million profession.
True.
If you have plans of becoming an actor, sound guy, camera guy, come there. Let's build bridges. Come and let's link up. There'll be directors coming, other filmmakers coming. There'll be a red carpet. Come and ask all the questions you want to ask. Who knows? Your destiny helper will be there.
Your destiny helper will be found at the cinemas.
Yeah.
So
that's
yeah.
nice.
So
me too.
May take your opportunity that you better was it. Any with team no say mutumi amanya kwenya ya betna ha na director so ya mention the no be na adwemu mo na ontro mo ni ntumi nye again yempeni bi omuta e chia no so ye pie enkone ba ni na omoboa no so ye da mo asepa nya men show bia 28th of January 2023 next week Saturday ye pese hu bibia ye pese Accra Mall anywhere so small ehoyema na outside ho ina car park ho ina ye ma no mbisa se de na ekoso nyame aye gidi ID College all staff here dawase Holy Trinity Spa and Health Farm here dawase Dr. Joseph Kabnesibu, thank you so much. Dr. Felix Anya, thank you.
Okay, director yenti wa na
I'll say once again thank you and your entire team for the opportunity. Thanks to the entire cast and crew, thanks to my family, my pastor, and then thanks to Film Crew Association, FICAC. We are coming up with an award, Film Crew. We want to honor all film crew. So this coming March, we have an award coming up. March, we'll be coming up with a date. We just did the press launch.
Okay.
So we're coming up with a date. And then thanks to all the big men in the industry, especially to my uncle here, Uncle Socrates. They are the ones who are okay. They are the ones that laid the foundation for some of us that we are now following. One of the pioneers of the industry, the great pillar in the industry. Big ups to him. Thank you, everyone. We are urging everybody to come out in your numbers, come and watch Edge of Emotions. Thank you.
Thank you, T.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much. Nyami Shramo.
Okay.
Yeah. Sorry.
Thank you, Uncle Akwesi Abuaje. Thank you. Make us say we mo onjindi olanjindi.
O say.
Make us say papa ye mo fa unyini.
Hey, mami. Mr. Wo. Obi se mi misa o say etino movie Ghana ombede nya bi ahwe US.
Oh yeah, the papa.
Other platforms.
Streaming platforms.
Ebeko YouTube so ni ade ni nyina wo ho.
Your friend Josephine Jason also person hwe bi o US. Etino amondwene ho my wife.
Mati yebeko Kumasi, yebeko Takrade, yebeko Tamale, yebeko bi Amazon.
Mu fancy aban so say ye ma kwanya meda ho na yenya baabi ebe yi sini mo. Ye yi ni won kan wi ana afi akaye kon.
Yes. Ye papa yi wa he.
O papa ben.
Ye pe more cinemas. Ye pe
more cinemas because ka we say Nigerian we yi movie ya.
Ka at the same time the host Ghana
oh yeah shebi nti unwie no at the end of the month no wenya we kakra we break even but enkechi kakra na ebetimi aye na yebeye nti no
me pacho emamo fast secret in room na
offer the other one we di enim free titi o
nti ono na mesi
so no jinemu de ye ni how
yo
ye nim say ye kasa record or the mema honorable
bra
Makokreku.
Kona koma saje mano. Please 104.3 na Masugusu amuti entertainment review and na eyedi ejumadi na ekoso midindi Ola Michael na metrema ma menu apanyi kwesi aboaje Eric Akan say please lady Oba Ekia Tilly Nipa, good afternoon and happy new year to you. Osansi, good afternoon to you, Ola. To you. Nana Kwajo Hill says a good day to you, Ola, and all the panelists watching entertainment review all the way from Monrovia in Liberia, right? Oga Willie, right? Or say from Nkare, you're really doing marvelous work. Keep it up. Greetings to Shelly Mami Tiwa. Now we say here Baroski Asisiriwa. Also, we'll share you free Asisiriwa Chief Palace. Okay, so Doc, yen try and come on so. Meaning, Marine Drive. When was the last time? Why this episode follow the progress of the project? Oh yeah, we. So great. Okay.
Oh, no, maybe sir, Uncle. Oh, okay.
Okay. Okay.
I think that's normal.
No. Yeah, sorry. Forgive me. You know, I'm not the rebel.
I wish you all the best. But my challenge, distribution. It is one of the biggest challenges so far. Na meti storyline. No, I think there's a saying from one wise man called Socrates. He's a philosopher. Or say, by all means, get married. If you get a good marriage, you will be happy. If you get a bad one, you become a philosopher. And my storyline, no, I think it's one that can make people think. And I really, really wish every young person I feel or be worried. Sini ideas or share. I wish some will be to me at ticket in so kakra do matisumo. But in young ones,
so, 50 Ghana.
Oh, but
yeah, I'm sorry, though. I'm sorry to come in. My bad. But also, because so far, this is the cheapest.
The cheapest. I know. But still, in combating me at Sokakra, no more special screenings. Yes. Omo tertiary. I feel no more be real mono. What am I say? Nenka more special screenings. Amomo. Me feel say, kebebwa. Because our year it me good future. Obi o ha fe na obe start adwuma. Wako relationship mo. Yes na mana e basa na niema. Inti media, I wish you all the best. I'm so happy say you are keeping the fire still burning, and I pray for you. But ratings burn on classifier no. Universal. Yeah, universal.
Okay. Hold on. What?
Universal. You want to see the trailer?
Are you sure what is in the trailer is in the film?
Wait, but why are you the one asking? We should be asking you.
Ola, I said, why are you surprised about the Universal?
Because I just watched the trailer. It doesn't seem universal to me. It's name one is I'm really sure.
Okay, that be every one here. It could be US. Universal sexy.
No. But I mean, when you say universal, I understand what goes into it. But for me, for the few scenes that I saw, I do not think. And some of the language, I do not think it's supposed to be.
It's been passed.
Ola, don't be deceived by trailers.
No, come on.
You are a filmmaker.
Come on, sir. It's not the trailer. It's the pictures that I'm seeing. It is not a trailer. It's the voices that I'm hearing.
Tricks of the trade.
Unless you are saying, say, a picture, a normal word trailer, it's not in the film. If you are saying that,
I know why the bench.
Let's go and see the. Okay, let's go and see the film.
You just say, "Oba now I want to shebi." AJ. In your heart of hearts,
yeah.
Relax. In your heart of hearts, okay, yeah, sure. So Oba already 4 years. Open social senior.
What's it, Jeffrey? Jeffrey say everyone makola. Oh, but nema ye hu so e was social media saying a bro we o. E bi kana e
justification. Yanko anymore.
Is it sex education crowd?
I think so.
Right, doc, mami
yeah, me I'm on the part of marketing. I think so nei o share sadia yen man e tre no a say we hear kaswa bedane a whole on its own. Tema nina yinuswa. I think so for them to be able to get some revenue, to be able to push them for our next ayeno. Best say develop another methods. Kwa mbefa so to market ma obi bi omo won kwa na nkwa bibi to say oba national theater be we are as asa. And I say, I also think that we should have more ways, because they say, baby, Tama says, about my premium, Tama, for almost 1 week, I know we there are over 1 million people in Tama, which must see, and in answer, boy, and my revenue stress, no to me cost. And I think Uncle Bo White is doing something good. And as I say, only a contact no. Now, Ocho mo the tricker, or to me, a Philly National Theatre for 3 consecutive days. Afternoon, morning, evening, 2 hours. Baby, I bought Mama and Crawford Kobo Gate Nano for the first time. Yeah, Miss Milkwanga Bo White for all the time. Miss Nyasam Katwa Kiwa Mikodi or National Theatre no SONI, and I was shocked the numbers. Until Munsuya, yeah, let's get some of these things happening. Now, I think it also has to do with consistency. When people know say you can deliver, say that here. I mean, AJ, you are a hot girl in town. Make it happen. For saa no man awunim no fa ya adwuma na ma de no, because usually ye pese munyeska na ma film industry dia moye no mutumi produce more movies e boa ma industry ni nyini uye ba ko no anye bi wa ye tena ha no ma de ne yanka
de ma wo ye ba ko na wo nye bie mu no on support na ma obo no ma adua kro agi from ebu
support
it no e bi ni say ye ba ma gi afa mo je fefefe ya be kasa ye be di nkoma ya wutu ya fui it with this one it definitely there'll be another one, like there'll be others ye be any baby.
So but you go deep down there,
okay.
You market yourself across so that you can have money, pay your cast very well, and then also your production you tighten it up. The next movie, the quality, the grading and everything should be different from what we are seeing now. It makes a lot of impact.
Yeah, that's it.
All right.
Okay. Tilly, who will we can? Now.
I think so whenever your filmmakers or your film to say a real life happenings are happen while I don't know why they don't take it to the churches.
What's it?
We need to move on in sorry because move sorry. Or cast and crew, sorry. I would think say the church will want to see a production that members a woman. And I went to a year for today, even the women fellowship crampono can decide say, oh, kakra, no more film no branding and share it helps, unless of course context is not good. Unless of course context we cannot stay in the church.
Oh, that be you until you can stay.
And I can also say you and say you.
I'm gonna echo.
I tell you, yeah. I was saying to me quite sorry because these people too, they be counseling, but these are real stories. Sometimes as for the community mean can't trouble no cry because nyame fear near one, but if they are watching not say you power or be anyone sorry it's even as for no more so how are you tapping into that market no, because as for no mutoro on by where there almost feel almost the same thing I will feel munim kissing or be any occasion was on kissing on him pa ain't if there is a way you can tap into that audience, because I realize some good content we say it doesn't go to the church all the time. Cinema, but the churches, the schools, and there's a trick I all can about Uncle Ebo for a very long time, how he's able to feel. You sell your production to people. You sell it to corporates, you sell it to groups of people. And this weekend, instead of sell or buy advertisement targeting the entire Ghanaian body or Thomas schools, if I say University of Ghana School of Performing Arts, and if I say University of Winnipeg School of Performing Arts, no more share into mobile. Also, the next group are talking about corporate bodies. And if I say or call corporate body or call Unilever or say, oh, your production way, 10 of your cast, 10 of your workers, they can pay this amount, discount, and they come and watch. Now I call another corporate body. By the time I realize, moving 1 day of viewing our national theatre, we're talking about companies where I said 10. Silver bed. companies where say 10 are affiliated or when they say carry and they don't have to come and target the same group of people now will be a target no what am a corporate entity or we are now feel or toma you get it there's a mass to it there was a more find a mass I was saying science need DH na mon toma different group of people because story where phobia as you were saying, singles can come, married can come, all those things. Obia in this circles, it will be every part of the world. So how come and what some finding means of targeting? Now more strategic
all
with who we are getting to come in.
Tilly, all can come.
All can.
But the truth is that most of the churches now have got screens.
They've got who?
Screens, like exhibition screens or LED screens.
Exactly. It's
most of the churches. But agent on qua sorry. Jeffrey on qua sorry.
Hey, Jeffrey.
Oh,
your pastor.
Who say?
Me catch you, Jeffrey. No, now I me Jeffrey long time. Jeffrey yourself for.
Long time na name there but on qua sorry.
Me say Jeffrey yourself for.
Director no.
Me catch you.
Director no. Bisan say na okwa sorry way.
Me say Jeffrey your pet no.
Na abranti ya wonu so abon asuma na na kwesi.
Me say Jeffrey.
Omo nkwa sorry. Ti no mbe Jeffrey kwa sorry. Jeffrey kwa sorry.
Pacho me kwa sorry wo Christ Embassy. Oh, see then.
Sunday kwa sorry. Sunday kwa sorry.
Me kwa sorry.
Osafo no kwa na friends Murphy.
Pastor Enoch. Christ, head. Pastor Chris.
Me say. Jeffrey yourself for ni fear so for dear was fear ni.
Jeffrey.
I have a personal relationship with God. I have a personal relationship with God. I don't joke with my spiritual life.
We have impersonal relationship. But they're not here kind sorry no not all suggest say come to me the sinina kwa sorry. I sorry film because and I was adding say I sorry film be bring now LED screens just like you have in the cinemas. So maybe is the next place we should be looking at say okay. Oh, sorry. So now when I was say you have a personal relationship with God. To bet me know software kasa. So ye anyway silver bells the real. But you perceive being no sorry so because message no and our lessons no na yema a Christo for so. So that it will create more avenues and places for you to show films. Ojitum. To know software kasa.
I'll
you try. Don't say that. I don't want to hear that.
But say I can't do anything about it because physically no. Physically no. The church so our platform no is for the pastor.
Platform bay.
Church we no. There be menka on platform no.
Na say won ko gina won ko acte.
I know.
LED na we show and it's shown from the media room.
But say you are showing it to the members.
True.
Oh, it is our platform no and I've been to churches as a spoken word artist. I've been to churches before I'll minister, they go through my write-up or my poem. And what they see say I am trying to be using some metaphors and all those things and I'm mentioning some names, some known names. They'll go like no, we don't want these things here.
But say Musi sinini you, which means it's okay to be viewed in
it's churches. Okay. But sorry biano way about penny.
But why would they not agree when you are doing a profit sharing?
But
because they will ask for utility staff.
But some people are hypocrites. Say, oh no, because of this we can't show it here.
So your pastor is a hypocrite.
No, I'm not saying my pastor. I'm not saying my pastor. My pastor.
So the points I'm raising make us say all of you, whether crew or cast, you are all in churches. And me say, as me I work for Foursquare Gospel Church. They will want
Foursquare.
Foursquare Gospel Church.
We are starting with your church.
Yes, great. They will want to see something and me because me Sunday do me to me tight. I don't know. You get it? And to say me my joining production, be say na my production. I mean you say you means they can watch.
True.
But meanwhile, these people they go for counseling, marriage counseling. This is the best way of showing it. So even if I won't talk about the whole church, also women fellowship, we want to partner with them, a viewing, and instead of night. Exactly instead of them. So on betia 50 cities to omuntia 40 cities. No, Mumbasha that you get it. Why would they say no? Because that same church, drama was I know
the way I want to say now,
I also omutia consultation fee. Because you are giving them so much wisdom. Jeffrey, Nami was CCC Kumase. Uncle Bobe in play. I think I watched it twice. From what I understood, there was an arrangement of profit sharing. At another time, it was like yato, right? To show it in our church. We paid you, bring your crew and everything. We paid for it. And the church sold the tickets. That time, the capacity was about 3,000. I think we did like twice or three times in the night. Why? Because they believed in what you were going to show, and they realized that so I'm thinking, like she's saying, maybe share Honson count instead of say your attention kwa buy own fee.
Okay.
It's every attention course. Okay, also sorry. Oh, apu obefi anko few. For attention ko na share say no suffer bekasa, no suffer bekasa. Then gradually, I think the churches will also begin to give their rooms for us to show our films.
True.
But
there'll be there'll be challenges. But I can't say anything now because we've not taken the step.
Good. You ain't taking step anyway. Because recently, MC December, one of my guys showed his movie in our church.
It's a Christian movie.
It's a family movie. It's a family movie.
They you see,
Musini you Tina Tilly Mamo advice you. Samoka say 18 and Kayen cancer has him. But Muna Musia say you can be shown there.
What is wrong with an 18 movie?
In a church room.
What is wrong with an 18 movie? What is an 18 movie?
Let
me tell you. Wait. Wait. 18 movie is not about sex and I say you. No. Passion of the Christ is 18 movie.
What's say?
Passion of the Christ.
What's say?
Passion of the Christ.
A plus 18.
Yeah. The kind of violence a woman what am I saying? In the 18 movie, I don't reduce it to
even if it's 18 crowd, they should consider it.
Depending on the subject title, almost treating
the subject they are treating in the film. Okay. All right, thank you. Dr. Ness, send all right, and Yamisha.
Oh, Tilly, thank you so much. And I think
you should pay her.
I think don't limit the ideas here. Please come to us. You're a marketer. Oh, the film. Okay, we'll talk. Sorry. But sometimes, no, you can't be in your home and say, they should come to me. Come to us and say, I can do this and this and this for you. So, I'm charging this and all that. You see, because the whole marketing position, it's a big job.
So when you today, unfortunately enough,
when you're free, what do you have fun?
Tilly knows me.
I also recommended this external of the marketing.
She knows me. She sees what I do. Or some platforms she could say Jeff, I'm putting you here and here. Mima will say, but because of free night call, I'm a friend on far.
Tilly doesn't like working with close friends.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and she doesn't like working with people who are so fixated on big ass. Sorry for my French. Anyway, Yanko.
Does Tilly get a say? Does Tilly get a say?
No.
Okay.
It's enough. Thank you very much. And Sinino Beba so memory dad and a week. And that week, Silverbird and what you call it, West Hills Mall, 50 Ghana cities per, I think 7 p.m. per normal, I shall say, edge of emotions. But dog, now, yemra fina, share Marine Drive issue, which seems to be a very important issue. But my main kind idea na Emma the background for the discussion. Na for and I see baby a free bar. Also no money in Marine Drive project account. tourism ministry neka parliamentary select committee for on public accounting from a public accounts committee no any amone the tourism ministry edin komo about omusika sem sika alcohol the omodia based on the accountant general's report na adia owura John Yao Agbeko ekokan wo hono ebi ni say or say there is no money in the account if you dey twem ya na assembly okokano a public accounts committee or na okan say marine drive project no say CA ye ka say sika bia ni account ma ye de project no na okaye nso say Auditor General's report of 2020 no echere say sika bi a ye 387,106 a na wo marine drive account no ye say sika no eri kokoye ade foforo na emfa marine drive no ho kra na do yi sika no na ne nsusue ne se nka obesa de aba betum and so 3 years down the line sika no ensign emameto account nim it is abra na onne public account committee for edi nkomono na o kire se adwumadi a yede tu yani so ana yede si yani so se ebedi 241 acre land marine drive no dwumadi no say de aye slow nti omo tutu na no na omo bisa nse nti dwumadi no tourism ministry for ene guso hyemase amo ya na sesen ena oyi no say de dwumadi na akodi office of the president ase name tourism ministry for so eka ho a omo hwe amna ko bat de say it's in nas one kasa no office of the president na enkomodie ba na we na ba ya na ebi mu kase na se sika we sika almost every account no ebi de hihye se ebi ana honorable the former minister for tourism arts and culture Catherine Ablema Afeku yi sika no de koye festivals near there they I see some of the portals reporting say the bi koye Kundum festival ne Afrima ene ne ekeka ho the bottom line is that marine drive no sika ye de beye no sika nasa sika ni ho dog
Michael facha me kakra na permit me I will be a bit emotional kakra with this topic na I think that I stand to be emotional.
You stand to be emotional, no chese wadam.
Facha me, I may be a bit emotional kakra with this particular topic I discussing. The entire me a bit emotional kakra say, Michael, do you know say date here oh boy 2023 I will cast 3 years down the line no
2020 years
2020 years can Ola Michael say unim say public accounts committee no omo adwuma no they sit after every accounting year but unim sa nti enema esi 2019 no the financial year no see then they will sit on it 2020. Are you with me? Do I have your attention?
I'm with you,
please?
sir. I'm with you.
Good. Me hear attention kakra. Nti enema esi 2019 no eno no moboa no na financial year no 2019 financial year ni end there. Na o ma transit 2020 aka ho asem. Enti ene this year they amu ye. Sikasem e course bibi e course so 20 friend saying 2022 no end no. Ene no mo transit o mo ka ho asem.
No, we be 2021.
Good.
Yeah.
Enti say what transit for the now hwemu a. It means the marine drive project Nisikano. The money was actually maybe taken between 2018 and 2019. And ye scan free accounting. Enti it is not even the 3 years more as we are talking about. Michael, it's even maybe beyond, more than, it's over 4 years. Sika ye free sa Marine Drive accounting from what trans now say a year accounts committee no omo hihye ni so omo ye omo nyoma any date omo de adwuma say me nkam wa utumi say sika no ye free account no mu almost enfie 9 and sika no e free account no and akwa abedru 4 years down the line abepemene sika ye de kwakoye oman adwuma constitutionally mandated money approved obi krachini atumi afa pen ne paper atro sika no say ye sika no free sa account nim so de kwakoye den so de fa he watumi ayi says can dey free ahim na Michael Marine Drive sa project we a project here Ministry of Tourism Art and Tourism the buy no Michael a project here da ye wura na na do dan kokufo ado a project here da na koma punu so yie pa de ntia me kasa ne se a project here na ebe she ne presidency no adwuma obaye no a dwuma de bia se susuan se etumi baso a by this time is ne awie ne be bia anka na akufado the president there tisui anka by far anka na mamu otisui no he could have been one of the biggest icons in chirima be boni dia ba for the greatest thing what to transform Accra city no into a huge tourism city.
Doc, with the fachem wadama nidi mo mame honorable Michael Krekumante adjourn here amman so nti nidi mo
Mate Kobra
na yenya answers ni bi emfri no
Mate
honorable with the official po honorable
bibia onde wo
amen
bibia bi ensabesum bia no na ayeye
amen afi yenhia
yo yenhia so ye emse mini agbori ma area okrai beba na ne ase kaburu nya ni ye nyina ya ka
ya she san komo na se na ebe de se oba be kan na afi yetimi ede asi preko na ye hu how to make progress from the achievements na ye nya for the December no but honorable we wadama minim Marine Drive project in Komodina ye dina I don't know Marine Drive project na ekoso
okay I'm say me we nam yeah ayesano ewie and me obiti am now say more discuss programming a topic Marine Drive
yeah
information from another Public Accounts Committee, no?
No, correct.
I'm suddenly co-informing discussion. And I think I can't affect the and now.
Yeah.
Sometimes maybe the way the chief director went around it, you know, found the street is now one cash young count. It made it look like ABS Ticano. Yeah, a way. It's in Abia. After say, oh, yes, and I say, hey, what is happening? Can I say now one cash in one count as if the truth is that Obuka class is here say and the question is 2019 today. That the expenditure no. The quarry and sana honorable Barbara or in the secret office.
Yeah.
We mean that I got a book at a time and now not Canada home. Yet it is to be 2019 with 2020. No. It's honorable Barbara or in the sea I'm a talk first can improve. Sabe another Dr. Wa so I'm a talk. Let's establish that.
But Ushe breakdown na omodiba na nese is a 2018 muho ena sa sika omo a report say ye free accounts no ye sha say ye free is in line with the work say honorable Barbara Krama meto.
Correct. Iti Obakaya, I'm not a traffic time, and not year of return agenda, Mr.
2019.
I don't see.
About you.
I'm starting. And the same year, no, the same year, the subsequent year, and Africa. It was also a boom. Around that time, not ministry, no, any enough budget. And the record that I or HSA. But the Kupa do Mreso, any the highest crowd when it comes to budget, tourism ministry, no, any. It means that Prime Minister had a track record of always getting relatively low budgets. It's President Kupa Dubai, who decided to say, on not for tourism as a big deal. Just like commercial honorable in the Japan, Kasana, here, not tourism, myself, on the bar, tourism, any big deal. President Kupa do so can say, also tourism, they are the biggest contributor to NGDP. That's investment, the big. Unfortunately, GOG, at the budget, ever, CBR, we're not getting that kind of budget. And I'm not a human also about what's here. It is a quarter of the Saturday, it was that. I didn't inform me about traffic. Say, you will see in the meantime, why don't we begin to use some of these monies to take some of the steps? My year of return, so that in future, we are. From GOG now. Here they are a name for my drive. I think about Mukramu Studio, I have an interview on it. That was the first time I met where to be a environment, where you can take some money from her.
Yeah.
That was Musto now.
Yeah, no, Obechich.
So it is the same as the concept in effect. Yes, she engaged Boris Kudumo. The America says from Full Circle.
Yeah, Full Circle Festival.
What do you say?
Yeah, a Full Circle Festival. Boris Kujo named the wife. Yeah.
Yes. It's the kind of money versus Bia. And I'm looking at at the time. No? And then I give over the results from beyond the return and then I come out in it. It's a little steady and that was, but I don't know kind of ground was on Afrima and Kudum. Look at it, Edda, the yeast coming from my drive, and the Korea Kundum, and the Afrima.
Yeah.
But you can't say about the tour back. So much farmer. That was what I was defending yesterday. If you move a man, honorable, as I said, as the chair for the committee, as I said, the marine drive, they say, yes, our presidency. That will be that the marine drive will sky him, made a home. The chief writer and the car is and now. Unfortunately, the chief writer did not explain why I end now. And I was also in a position to counter because we had come from the same office and you have never argument.
Okay.
It's mancahe. But explanation, and I'm the money say, Kano, a sika, let that ministry account, we will be about account or so. The chief writer can't say account, a ministry account, yes, special account, yeah. It is the ministry now account to the ministry to me advantage or the opportunity to use it. So that in future, when we get the money from GOG, we can put it back. I'm a driver for music numbers somebody. I think that is the explanation.
No, Again, okay, sorry.
The was not there at the time of Honorable Katrafiku.
Okay.
It is two writer we were two Honorable Katrafiku. The two writer we so for a two scanner. Some of these history are never. I am privy to some of them because at the time I'm okay to that council. The Germany will have a TV, you do by chance my TV. But this chief writer was not there. Yeah.
Now, Honorable, let's say the question still stands. Say, Marine Drive account, Sika them.
Every time I'm say, you can't be a name because I don't look traffic time. And no more operations for the ministry. And son, a young and about what you ever.
Nese Sika na Kemwa was the 387,196 Honorable Catherine Africa time you mu edi support or other events that was the only money left in the account.
No, it could be more. Say this kind of they do things so they didn't and it means that they spent more. But I'm not in the position to tell because at the time I was not in the ministry again
some of these things in the crown. Only reported directly is the Minister of Tourism, Art and Culture, not the deputy. So all some of these details in the crown, so that I want buying only a very popular man, but me as the deputy, they might call a request to say, I want to see them and send me. You will tell a figure no crowd top of mind to see as it's Canada, is Canada here, me. I have spend it and how do we spend. And yes, I may call public accountant. Minister BN was high-tech. Until another hour on high-tech. Even another cat I say Kukrana and the time on spending test can on high-tech. If the minister said, or no pet, no take a decision on no pet sign, she can't sign. Get you guys cannot say, can be ansana. And if you know the culture of the ministry, anytime you go, the CEO of the ministry is actually the chief director, not the minister.
Yeah.
The be officer will be able to do is expenditure as a chief director and pay. No one sign and now one document and so I might go ahead now. You can't spend.
Now, Honorable, one of the issues is where came out of the interaction had to do with say the Marine Drive project, say is under the office of the president.
Yeah.
Pacho, DNTR.
Okay. The people say, I don't know, family in some way, you can't take the land. Even music, if you do music, it's not ambiguity, not again, a new project, as it looked at the time, it's like a whole secretariat on its own. If you want to start getting the challenges, I am for company, the youth in the communities company, and all of that, And the presidency can't say, okay. The AI can the visit say, Nanka, and I can say, but the better says, area. Then see the secretariat get where be, you believe. Nanka, Monche. It's at the moment I make a say, a year secretariat get where be, and was an entity, and it's down. And I processes not ever possible. Another while spoke to me just last week, said President and friend said, if we have the muscle and we think we can handle it, I can make it the engineer secretariat in our honor. And the conversation air council. And take copy of honor, a core presence in the year because of the way I now be a cafe. I the ministry. Now don't forget, our ministry already has 3 wings. Tourism, art, and culture. It's not to bet now on a kakasa, and the president okay, and the Emra, so that we can hold it in the middle. But you know that Awa is very strong, the business acumen and all of that, indeed. President then the Kasa share the strength of Dr. Awala, because so I didn't the case, so bit to me, in say. You bit to me as so when I the secretariat now, President Timo, I have not condemned because of a content. That is why at the point in time, they wanted us to pay Ubia investment or Ubia off so that they assassinate them people who have money to begin to build. Because at the moment, they are here to assassinate. But you know that as actually nobody. If I told you, I don't know. It is all the conversation. They say, I don't hear farm Ubia over committee and I love the money. Government has equity in it. Yeah, equity in it. It is still in terms of timelines at home and all of that. So that when it begins to yield, then government can also take its share any royalties of the country at large. I saw a similar project in Nigeria by the sea. I think what class happening because I'm sure they are also using a method that's not working. When you try to sell the land, we find with us as a 3 million. 1 million USD every year. Now, that is done. To the bad side of it is that, or the good side of it is that, who's the Daniel? Now, found in the similar. Not entirely the area is still not beautiful, it's still not attractive. It's just a tatia. Imagine now, my tax. Your timeline, I was in real. You will see that a city maybe will not come area value from scratch. You can see the same problem with Apple City. You will see that Danny years is uncompleted because you at the time you like. It's a new plan 10 years, 20 years. And the one pack a canna maybe an anything. It is as one of the conversations I say, say, why don't we do it such that? But just happen. show us that you are capable. With show with accounts and say, you are ready with your partner, consortium, whatever, that you can do, you are capable. Then we will tell you that, okay, just commit just a small amount, but start taking. Then we get a lot of business at the same time. The money home will be a 5 years. 5 years time, then it's a modern city, a smart city. I guess to attract tourists internally and then externally. That's the whole agenda.
It honorable say obi bisa say into project e say pa akodru saying the cost so
they say men person in we come from at center I know we are working on it now at center for APO
now
yes at center APO we have some people like the two say na anaboka traffic time I know why to say me and your very my girlfriend Apache no my investment room years ago before we came. You know, maybe while say any more fine tuning and find a midpoint and agree on how we're going to go moving forward. I think another this conversation has started now. I will follow more.
But I think that attaching more engagement started before Honorable Catherine. Yeah. Because on the lead contractor me
yes.
Yeah, the engagement started before Honorable Catherine. It was with Honorable Elizabeth. Yeah, I remember that one very well. Now, Honorable, with the Wadarumau, the recommendation is say you refund this Sikano back into the account. Is there means you wait media refund this Sikana Ayeka?
And rather, you're lucky. Honorable Aveji can say Sikano. Yamfan koye at the bonnet. Investment with the same ministry. It will not be affiliated and your bonnet.
Let's say, and here say by Pesicas, I say the Corifandibia.
Because of saying and the truth is that everybody in this country now is seeing the results when it comes to tourism. Like you said, around here, may post-mortem of December GA. But information around, let's say, it was successful. They see growth. I don't know if I here. I want to share just the numbers with you. This year, we almost hit 1 million again. The last time I hit 1 million visitors in a year was...
no, you mean last year?
Oh, last year, sorry.
Yeah.
Last year. Yes. We almost hit 1 million numbers in the but like 2019, year of return, we have a little over 1 million people. And I come with the woman and say,
there's a nipa mobile or mining muno asra for mobile and visitors a buy no numbers now can say you're hitting 1 million visitors. Yes. Inbound.
We almost just a little above 900,000.
Okay.
Yes, I can hit it. 1 million, which means that the government has done well with its tourism agenda. Because after year of return, the perception is say, Nanka, which you pay the whole world, government will be at the pay. But after 2021, it's at the bar, and 2022, I think close to 1 million. Who be Samia with the variables now? 2022 we did better than 2019 because we're world recession with the economic recession around the world. No? It has affected disposable income. Everything being called. Now can say last year because people clients are what compare 2019. But steps you take here. The Osha World Cup, we took steps to sell Ghana through World Cup. But we even rehearsals now, and I'm offering the matches on board before World Cup. And the view has taken over visit Ghana. So we'll be discussing.
Oh, yeah, discussing, and we are even asking for more of that for during the Qatar World Cup. No, so.
Okay. What's the a bit because time almost just you almost said before the main matches now. That was it and I know one time. those are some of the steps, and here's some of the results we are seeing today. It will be minimum book appointment for another time. And the Mekaba, I couldn't have signed them. I will bring. No, wait, you like we don't see a good father and better cool thing.
I said, OJ, bread, and
no more soft copies. No more soft copies. I want to use the soft.
Oh, okay, all right,
yeah.
All right.
So last 2018, we had 956 visitors, and that is international arrivals.
956,000.
What's it?
Bacho 956,000.
956,372.
Okay.
People visiting Ghana within a year.
Okay.
2019, we had 1.130 million and 307. 1.130 million. Thereabouts. Then 2020, for the obvious reason, we dipped to 355.
Yeah.
So no, we dipped minus 68%.
Because of the COVID.
Then we came to 2021. 2021, we increased by 76% to at the end cost 623,523. Then 2022, we had 914,892, which was an increase of 47.
In spite of COVID, I dip so heavily, the recovery has been very big.
Yes, very fast. Yes. Yeah. And we know some of the obvious reasons like Global Citizens Festival, other meetings that came to Ghana, President himself, even last year, they call Dubai Expo. Dubai Expo, that's why it is time to go market Ghana. I personally went to South Africa to go and sell Ghana, December GH, Destination Ghana. Honorable Awa went to USA, and a president, Honorable Awa, so called London, to launch Destination Ghana. Those were some of the steps, including what we did with social media and then the World Cup advantage we took. Some of those things at the boy. Not to take away some of our celebrities and their exposure. Now their advantages are not taking to do with performances around the world and how they sold Ghana, our musicians, our filmmakers, some of our fashion stars, and all of that. And the numbers that we get. Yes.
William, Yebeka said, Mama Moyade, Maya Ding. Na ye senya me say ahoden be na afi so awie ye benya more numbers than we had last year. Na kakra no Ghana be number 1 tourist destination. At least if not for anything for December nko ade. Obi amfa nani enchre Ghana. Na wada ma se wunya bre na ba na yenya adaje bibi Marine Drive no sika yenya sika wo hen ye dey what is the next plan, what are the timelines, are we able to meet the timelines, because previously there have been some timelines for the commencement of the work, but so many challenges with the land acquisition and all. I'm a normal delay. Turn up with it, Yabedasi. Meaning, there will be a person with the chat.
When you know, catch him more discussion, I can say, we'll say amphitheater.
Oh, David. Yeah. David. Oh, okay. Oh, na, a sinifo, union sinifo ni be by na omo kase I buying seats, cinemas, and so forget. They saw your sorry, because most of the churches have got LED screens and all. We should begin to appeal to some of the pastors. Normal Maya Konya na yen show sininis be or but for us to now leave everything on government to come and build brick and mortar theaters, and you should forget it.
Okay, so if you are, your problem is that you didn't want them to rely on just government.
Yeah.
You can begin to take off, which is a good advice. But we are still building the amphitheaters like we promised you.
We are starting with land
acquisition you be that but it is what I say na land no yet they say Kumasi and Nana Asante Hene my friend say yentre the specific place we want the site I pay BBR before you meet me because we need a meeting next week also before we share me he wants me to give him some details so that we ban on assassin what and say we are pay in fact and BBR so that he's ready. Nana is also supporting us big time for the Ashanti one. Accra, we are doing DMMB, our museum. Maybe Kumasi any yepe a year say. Maybe Cotton and any say. First of all, it's cultural center. It be the same practitioners of the art are saying that cultural center they will be say to be uncle. It's more people from fancy. But there's a baby area be our car. It's a amount for no museum. How? Because they know the culture of the place. We don't want to behave as if no more can again, my worry is that Ike's place, restaurant,
they work cultural center inside, you know.
Maybe I know why, ma.
No correct.
So why would you say that the way we see any farmer, but I see any farmer?
Honorable, that time, no, I'm sure say not a moon quine no. And KGTR project, you know, because at that time, no, I think that there was a bit of complications and the congestion, but they say, no, in Wadaho. So I'm not too sure that reason can still stand.
Oh.
Yeah, because 18 a month, Ike's place is always full every weekend. You acquire them. Ubet me a rack culture center P Bantima and that one I walk with. Ubet me a rack Sunday I be P KGTR. I mean on my equano in such a way say there's easy access to wherever you want to go. So I do not think people can still say that they are DCY and Fabi.
Okay, I think this is good feedback. Well noted. Next week you will cook Martha. If you're quiet, we'll gather more feedback. Me who say now why I take a decision and take it finally. But Nana I think they for just tell because the Kumasi future test too Ukrainian money.
But over the December more no, I'm saying me who interviewer Jankroma Akufo-Addo I forgotten event or no ka say aban see theaters miensa as she spoke to the media. And I was a bit confused. A hinfana yes in a minimum so bit me correct here. A be answer a bit me DBS so say is it true say no cream apart from the workers afina yes as in what man it be kosusa is there any construction going on anywhere?
What I come out with the creative agency. You don't need privy to information like Memewo. But this is the ministry project, not the creative agency. So she only spoke based on second hand information. But the truth is that yes, he busy. And I could have watched the last time back on Kakati. If you want to send in a bidding, you call graphic him or not, then I'm
you
send them out. Okay. So now the World Bank has cleared us, said, like it's kind of a agency. So we are fine. Maybe that is why I can't say easy. Now can but we are about starting Accra land, we know where we are going to drawing, we just had the meeting this week to finalize the drawing. Contractors came around for the meeting. So I want to assure the industry, hey, if you do with amphitheaters in India, it's a point of no return.
Yeah, then you
have 1,000 people. The design is very beautiful. There's a Akufo-Addo in this we'll make it uniform. The BR, that design will be no separate Akufo-Addo Mereso. It's amphitheater.
Honorable Nyame Enshira Bebre na ye bompai edi ehode enyame ahode ntamochi sedebea mobetimi asi na ye nyina enya esonfa so na ye industry nso so etimi asi nyame sha na ebrebem na obanso a de wo na yetimi enya daje biebie mu ye
mate olamedase
medase no
eh no forget ya na mama
kozi honorable si ochawo
mejine super
na why do you know
Tilly o fasi Tilly wa
so ha
na Socrates Safon so ha
okay madam say ha me take am Socrates say renam
Socrates on renam for the past 43 years on Yareda
am Socrates on renam
na we
tell me
ana we fino
na that's almost a macafé, yes, I'm the first one. I'm a bob and feel.
You have about 5.
So bye bye.
Zoom out.
Hey, Tilly, what fast Tilly so be so chiao.
Okay, it's you.
Tilly, what fight of you?
Honorable.
Yes, Tilly.
Official pa.
I've been coming to you.
Bacho oba from a bronya dear breme.
Mati.
All right.
Mati.
Mate.
What the bronya yenne?
Anabia dasi bebre. Okay. Peace 104.3 entertainment review now. Asungusu awuti. Honorable Mark Okrekumanti, Deputy Minister for Tourism, Arts and Culture Ministry no. And yanini din komo for more detail and explanation into what happened at the public account committee if you had that concerning the marine drive, you know. Doc, now when I woke before Honorable I don't know said answers or the ban or if he has changed your thought line, sir.
Answers na yura okreku at the buyer no. Now ola before me to about sometimes one who say so we say mark na no nim say onim yen and or my feedback about who reported our discussions aye or report to manwa you say nka nipa no wakoto mfuto de keke. I think that sometimes
send them penny for the TN
exactly one who say sometimes people who report sometimes na sarcasm no do so do and hwehwe as like they want to go and look good look innocent or good in the face of people. You know, we are responsible people sitting here. Only minister namana who know baby now what is a go and report exactly what it is. Don't just go and say yetiana yes apu na one that. I mean, come on. We should go beyond some of these things. You know, it's not really fair. Mama to brother, you say honorable what try say obe slow adeno na wama some interpretations any kakra onim efa marine drive sikasema ye kan wansemi ho but regardless me I still stand where I stand say for 4 years running it will be a bit difficult kakra for anybody to say sika ye mark say any fanya project way and then the project the money sika no wa shift sika no what they akwaye bibi foforo at the ministry what akwaye bibi foforo at the ministry na and I'm happy say we be say nti sai sika no yensa be ka na say yensa nka because for 4 years maybe ameti wo hwa sai sika na the only thing possible be yan say auditors maybe they have to write it out.
Senana Ochem say MPs na say parliamentarians and on the beach say okay say the same ministry. And at the end mudi sika no kwen so no some fashion by ministry one so
and possibly what will mean is say there should be a proper investigation as to what even say be writing of krana. As I say ministry any auditors a proper investigation about how the usage of the money. So young baby a sikana nkasa okay abanya atiase auditors atiase are writing off but sikana nkasa what they then ne expenses afri ma hene sikan dodo san ye de koya afri ma dodo san and ye de koya kundum festival. I'm sure that these are proper things because your mind sika idea say yet me sad aje kakra ho because afri ma wasem we up to now abepime no who say ola in try still because I think that there are still issues what as I say to me baby nyomam they who exactly what is in that Afrima contract sir ya Afrima project issue or what more as I say you go into details now you're investigating what exactly went on an amount of 300 something thousand Ghana cedis earmark for marine project you to me diverted size can be quiet Afrima. What was the benefit? And then you free mo. And I'm sure I'm still here, still hoping, say some people must still be accountable for that money. We cannot just let that money pass like that.
My memoir with the question I will be saying as to break down say about breakdown no obi edi a copy here, but it's also here in front of me.
Good.
Or say an amount of 73,000 was paid as additional expenditure for the minister's trip to Volta region from 15th to 18th June. Accountants why I didn't you me
for my own personal use.
More pen.
73 yanko.
Okay, maybe
Maka yanko they call.
Okay, so 73,000 was sorry, forgive me. Me pacho fachem what dog. Okay. An amount of 73,000 Ghana cedis was paid as additional expenditure for the minister's trip to Volta region.
Volta region trip.
Yeah, to additional Volta region trip.
Good.
And on 7th March 2018, 13,296 Ghana cedis was paid as an accountable interest for the minister at the time, Catherine Afeku, to travel to Western region on official visit.
13,296 for a visit, traveling.
Yeah. There was also a payment of an allowance for opening panel for procurement of vehicle on 3rd May 2018 at a cost of 900 cedis. Now to your Afrima. The audit report also mentioned the release of 100,000 Ghana cedis to Palm Media Ghana Limited for the launch of Afrima 2018.
Launch in 100,000.
100,000 Ghana cedis. For the launch of Afrima, what can Afrima now? I'm just making Afrima. For the launch of Afrima on 17th to 19th May 2018.
Good.
You know, and another 200,000 Ghana cedis as fund to support the Kundum Festival from 1st to 9th September 2018. It's a Kundum Festival near 200,000.
Kundum near 200,000.
Yes, it is a figure so na yedibubu mo ekodru 387,196 eho ebp enkomodi no. Pasha fere what you say.
Yeah.
It's na enye Afrima nko Jesus. Enye Afrima nko na. Dog. So you have infected me with Afrima.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Michael,
yes,
I think me auditor. Wahu. Me auditor, but I think say sa expenses were say ekobasa aban kra was we twem kra what am ministry no. I think say there should be a proper review of these expenditures to actually accept the fact say these were justified to be spent. Because edu babia Michael, as I say yetumi hu na ban sika say discussion will be say around. As I say to me justify hu say wow personal company and our run. Would you spend 73,000 cedis on a particular thing? Would you spend 13,000 cedis on impress? So we could keep kus and there are certain justifications be or what. So what this come as a first spender? You need to really run up a proper accountability. Say the buyer or be because this some of these things me make a data. Until me need the right to be, I can just maybe look at the figures like this, no, and see. Because you're running companies, your private companies are you're running, and sometimes when you see these expenditures will be on, it make it look like if okay, well, second one thing you entrepreneur the paper, the intro checks and the roads can near find say. If you know say if it's your private company, say ministry in your private company partner did 380 something thousand Ghana at what, would you have expended it like this? And are you justified by the kind of expenditures that you are running? Enter made the maker say, there's a lot. Now, moving on. You're a mark.
Dog, I know maybe you are any kapao. Uti your ministry na sika ye betrasi bobo who say 300 and virtually less than 400,000 cedis.
Yeah.
Now uti other ministries. Now things say yeah, just you see can coins in some year can
you're talking about millions.
Coins in here go no
amount for the dollars.
And easy
I'm
first in
but Mike, before I made the man who know I think I love the submissions Okeku Honorable made. Now, out of the presentation of mine, area about one me work concern kakran say, a Marine Drive project is a very big initiative. But me yaw kakra me woman say, we share beside their project na delay abepim by this time now. One say your culture of continuity a problem. Aban biya ba or one botel or one shishe. As to say NPP aban crab baba the next one. And I say NDC aban you say any government kwan e be to also the next year. The culture of anybody approving say be our project no to us no. Ya anya careful, ya didn't up and down sa no. This marine project no will finally die down. And no pay and make major concern. Say we need to find a way to make sure say between the Sabria Mark Mu office say, and I'm happy say Dr. Awad government president Ankasa friend say only committee na womato a Jubilee House no woman no mun incorporate and share conference master at least say even one facility impo covering with the theater na there only betumi kwa start builders as na de aka no anaso say betumi private organizations are one more funding na betumi say the airport city no ekoso no na one betumi atwitwa plot ni be ato amamo no betumi an individual project supported by government effort a year I believe say betumi aboa
okay
but ye jet one sa pa dia bra I'm not sure say the be marine project no ye de ni be hu e bia na ye ma ne bebe hu.
Okay so me ba cho trans na yenye na yen sorry so
I'm so proud of my brother Honorable Krekumante. Say anytime an issue bia beba e here clarification no baby owo bia no otiminya kwan and I say or still time out of the busy schedules no na oni be engage me bona baso because clarification of the buy aboa bebre nipa ni bebre make I say omutie first introduction no made it sound say boni bia na se bibia koso o baby nti but obachirechire mu no ama bibia ato asumdin me sure say nipa nso bebre o still and there on beka so bonti om hasi ola but both figures no o can say because it looks like our ministry when it comes to our side now figures ni enketenkete bi other ministries say akese e hono na me so me pese me can say look it get to a point na yen ye kun ne me bi ho a yen to ye bo ase kakra in the sense me hwe ahokeka other sectors edifua omu ministries and omu leadership echi ema omu kun ebeji niema bi besi omu ho na yen de dru ye ho a all we are looking for is every step you are taking scrutinizing and making sure say you are making something wrong. We talk about expenditure on Kundum your friend is saying festival. I didn't say yemmo ministry na baso say at least okoye Kundum festival. Kundum festival dey na course o last obekaya. There was a whole concert ye wo ho. Artists ye form mo ko perform ye. Enye sika. It is money that came to the industry through that Kundum
We are talking about
expenditure from the ministry.
No.
Honorable Bechire must say.
No, relax. Not long ago, we were talking about how to get events into Central Region.
Yes.
Kundum. Mm-hmm. If not for what happened that year, Nipa people they didn't know about that festival. Mm-hmm. The number of artists that Oduomo gave a certain spotlight
to the Kundum festival.
To the Kundum festival.
Yeah.
Since then, who's a BNCB? What is Obika Kundum beam? The only time about Kundum na a Sika Koshemu. So, na make no. I mean, if we want to expand and we are scared of investing, then why are we talking about
most
expansion?
Of the time we are not scared of investing, no. But when we leader, no, take this bold initiative. na enipa na edi achire no anka eso mo bo na ba so protecting no se enye bibia akora mpo a o wa ye we amayen no mo bo na ba so no ubehu se nia ye be keka guso.
And this is 200,000 cities.
200,000 cities.
So ye nisika ye mean who be that. But seriously, like,
Ola, do you know how much I personally spend on Zongo Fest?
That is the question I'm asking. We are discussing. So, yes. Who show we 200 dog can see as a Obeso show Central Region. You are thinking about $150,000. This is 200,000 cities. Why are we so? Why are we making too much noise about this
stage? The free Accra, a call that Kundum Festival now from Accra, and your small stage. Me share no much on cramp. I tell you, say
is that on being a big video at the support?
Yes. Wahu enti ya wo industry no me who sports for ubo no more fighting for your friend is saying stadia yen see will be has astrotef yen yo ha. They are not looking at the other side. See spending so much. They are calling for more expenditure on that side, but yen the end ye ti figure be I spending where you ano hey omo discount no hey yen no more say and no more spend this say hey because be a ye frefre no or no
ya friend be
in Chelsea, yeah, Bonibia Koso.
200,000 cities.
Yeah.
Almost all the big stars were at Kundum in 2018 or
Honorable Afeku using her relationship to even negotiate with some of them to calm down and then get some of the events going, because you can see charge you the real figures are Biana.
It would have been more than that. It would have been more than that.
Maybe a football and person de my yes. Send ye TBA no. Ye protect ye the other sectors. It protect you pa, especially for sports. For I envy them.
It sucks. I think say any dog. I think say I fear you remi yen susu ma. They didn't know so. Let's focus more on things that will help industry to develop. For example, let's probably try to leverage on the successes of last December and GH. Na yen share how you bet ye pie bia ko dada regions na almost so nya omo chefa wom. Na to say the last time I was saying it here, Frankie 5 AN a brew. Maybe everybody, I mean, one more industry, more no, we can also talk to our traditional leaders wherever we are. Say, oh, the Abagan and new December brofoneba. It's yes, ye baby. Not as soon as possible, we plan it and put it online so that the other people also see and not expand this whole thing. We can't leave it to government alone.
Sure. One say even from the same ministry, one tourist side for no. And near me call side no.
Yeah.
But I tell you, say the little thing with them no, the training, organizing more facilities there. But your side no.
Send your platform.
Your platform.
we own the platform.
For spending on one artist.
It's not as if say.
Yes, I'm rising.
It's not as if say we are particular about figures and what so. But it's because when you show our units now, your ministry, but your sector now you belong with now. We are touted as most to say poor people. Poor. We are the most poor. But in terms of money that comes into our hands.
But unfortunately, I don't want to accept. But ABI, you have a relative. You want to compare with other people.
But there's always one.
But we are not poor.
So I would say your sector no. I mean sometimes when you are sitting there we share no biaba will be quite to me when you skakra and see kota campo. If you look at the people, the crop of people within our industry, maybe we've been and never be DTIA from legislative things, from corporate things, from this, from that. Sometimes when you look at sector now, there seems to be say, okay, we should try and do certain things in moderation. said the bear you bet me grow from strength to strength. I know only the issue.
Okay, me that say. Tini, yeah, sorry.
Na asem we me can be crab, but I think
it's in a mouse.
I think say a two sides.
But me tamas.
Okay, I'm just passing. Me Kasanche. Two conversations now happen where I say support the initiatives are making to support your sector no. And sense obia a movie sika it was meant for another initiative that was going to benefit us into something, and they are not able to get the money back into it. Two different conversations they have here. Yes, I was here supported that. I agree 100%. I was here supported but this was also money meant for something else. Because movie na omuntimi njemba back in tino. That thing like I was saying, I stand still. And no air conversation. I think say question is air coming from. But what's great to say, I understand. Yeah, pay, yeah, when somebody ya can ema your papa why and ye bogu. Yeah, to me kasana ye papa na buegu. On the other hand, no, there was a dear area fanya yeah, how are we getting it back into a sin every sector or every part of it is moving.
All right, so me bacho why Nyamisha bibia sorry chat obiana. Okay. All right. Dog. Damuki now.
Ochina. Abena Ruti birthday. Na on behalf of the platform, we wish no. Na others from Kopa Brand. Okay. President for women in gospel. Na because the birthday releasing new single very beautiful song me no ka say etwagu ahodo most different platforms ahodo cost digital in obutumi stream download afezo Mante is also coming up on another big single SP Kofisapon ACP another one too is coming from his camp. These are all things and beautiful things happen at Media Excel. Thank you.
All right, thank you. Happy birthday to you, my goddaughter. Awoki Tua on Sawam. Wahute Dino ye Empress. Or was it the Empress Queen? But Udindi Awo in Sawam. Happy birthday to you, and Ewa Woda Yamin Shao na on Tuwon Kwamna Oma Kwatintin na Omwa na bibia da wakoma so ebebo obia no nyame emano emremu ma abusa me dindi ola Michael aha ene ade dwuma de ani besi metena mu ma me nua panyi Kwasi Aboaje nyame ya aduma next week ya neke oba begini dwa na de wo no ode atoaso Peter ni square ene de normal good social media so my salamat kukua ene a producer here. Thank you very much for sticking and listening to us. Ye ka bibi na ankoya monfanche ye nipa ye fom Macron.
Kill you. And for me, Rock GH, they kill me with juicy local shows, movies, and soaps all week, every week. See here, from Monday to Thursday at 9 p.m. Office Palaver.